Hey guys, today I want to discuss the importance of small incremental goals. So I see this a lot, especially with new lifters where their goals may be slightly out of reach or out of reach completely coming into a meet. So obviously your training is going to dictate how your attempts are going to go, but the way you feel during meet day is almost completely unpredictable. So you may have instances where things may not go right at the meet, timing may be off, you may feel exhausted from doing a weight cut or whatever life situations you have leading up to the meet. But again, you have to, as a powerlifter, you have to set incremental goals. So if you hit a 2.5 kilo PR or 5 kilo PR, that's great, because if you do 2 or 3 meets a year, what's going to happen is the likelihood of you hitting that incremental goal is much higher than as opposed to doing a more lofty goal. So maybe let's say you want to hit a 10-15 kilo PR on a particular lift, but again the likelihood of you hitting that lift as opposed to a 2.5 or a 5 kilo PR is lower. So, and also having a string of those type of PRs, 10 kilo PRs, 3 meets a year, that's highly unlikely unless you are just starting out. So again, the likelihood, the probability of you hitting a small PR such as a 2.5 kilo or a 5 kilo PR is much higher than you going for a 5 kilo or 10 kilo PR. And summation for the total, if you hit small PRs on each lift, then the total will be higher, obviously. But again, if you hit the PRs, the incremental PRs on a single lift, then the likelihood of you hitting total PR is very high. So again, I want to stress the importance, especially if you do 2 or 3 meets a year, that you hit conservative third attempt. Again, that's just you want to have a good track record of meets. Okay, so you don't want to have like a lot of 3 for 9, 4 for 9 meets, because again, it just shows that it shows everyone that you're an amateur. Okay, so you want to keep it professional. Again, going 6 for 9 isn't the end of the world. 7 for 9 is pretty decent. 8 for 9 is good, and a 9 for 9 obviously is great. And I myself personally have only hit 2 9 for 9 meets. So, and again, those are both raw. So again, if you have 9 for 9 meet and you hit PRs on all your lifts and hit a total PR, then again that's really a great meet. But again, those don't come along very often. So again, hitting small incremental goals, and especially if you do the frequency of competitions 2 to 3 times per year, then at the end of the year you're going to have a solid body of work where you'll have a nice gain on your total and your single lift. So again, don't jump the gun and go crazy at a certain meet. Just hit stepping stones. Incrementally increase your total, your single lifts, and then maybe after 5 years, and you'll have a really great total that you're proud of. So again, you don't want to keep having poor performances. You want to string together good performances. Again, sometimes you'll have bad performances, but if you set yourself up in the case where you can hit an incremental PR across different meets, across the year, across years of competing, then you're going to end up with a total that you're proud of. So again, you want to hit solid goals. You make sure to plan. Make sure that there's 2 things that your training is going to dictate what you're going to attempt at the meet, and also have a mindset of hitting lifts that you can realistically hit, and make sure that you have a good showing at the meet, because again, no one wants to see someone failing a bunch of lifts. Again, just makes you appear like an amateur. So again, you want to make sure you have a good showing just for your track record, and just to show people that you're a good professional lifter. So thanks again guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next vlog.